Hey, good morning. This is Darryl Reshaw of Global Basketball. Welcome to our first edition of Chopping It with the Pros. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a former 13-year professional player, played mainly in Europe, did play in the NBA Summer League, also played in the Euro League. But my claim to fame is I've helped over 1,000 kids as a former agent and the guy who created the Eurobasket and the Global Basketball Summer League. We've helped over 700 kids land contracts. I mentor a lot of professional athletes. But today I come to you to discuss the grassroots basketball industry. I run a eighth grade team called Atlanta Express. We play on the Under Armour circuit, on Under Armour Future. And over the years, I've just noticed a lot of things that's going on. And I talked to a few of my colleagues, they're all former professional players, and they will be featured on this segment in the future. Let's talk about just development and what I call the middle school All-American. Parents, don't get caught up in the top ranked kids in eighth grade. It doesn't mean anything. The top 100 kids today will not be the top 100 kids in 4 years from now. It's just, we call it the early developers, kids who hit puberty, kids who develop faster. The middle school All-America doesn't mean anything. What's important is that your kid is developing, having fun, getting the right skill work, and learning how to play the right way. Most former pros like myself and my friend Eric Daly, we don't even remember what happened in eighth grade. I mentioned Eric Daly because I was talking to him about his son, who just recently played in Nike Hoop Summit. He's going to Oklahoma State, and I talk about some of the issues I see at the middle school level, and he laughs. He's like, "D, why? It's not that serious." He said, "I can't remember what my son was doing," and I look at him kind of bewildered, like, "Really?" But I do get caught up because this is important to me. To development is everything, and everybody talk about development. Can you develop playing on a low-level team? You can if it's the right coaching. Can you develop playing on a mid-tier, secondary tier? You can if it's the right coaching. We happen to play on the Under Armour circuit, and it's a great opportunity because you're playing against what's supposed to be the best kids in the nation. So it gives us an opportunity to see what the landscape is like and to prepare for high school. There's no college coaches, but you do play against high-level talent, and it's a great opportunity for the kids, great experience, and it's a great opportunity for me as a coach to see where our team is at and to help prepare them better for the future. So playing against great level of competition, it exposes you to areas of strengths and weaknesses. And so it gives you the ability to adapt your game and adapt your coaching philosophy. Other thing that's important, I want to educate the parents. Everybody, all these kids at the high school level, middle school level, everybody's so caught up in the scoring. And they take bad shots after bad shots. They dribble with their head down. And I call it bad basketball. And what college coaches look for, high school coaches and professional coaches and scouts like myself, we look for kids who have talent. First of all, we're looking for big guys with talent. Second of all, we're looking at guys who can shoot or have a specific skill set. But we're looking for kids who play the game the right way. Kids who can score 20, 25 points, but in a system. Guys who go 1-on-3, 1-on-4, dribble with the head down, consistently turn the ball over. Coaches not looking at for that. Also, coaches are looking for kids who are coachable, kids that have good attitudes, and that are good programs. The teams that win at the high level, I went to the Under Armour Final Four last year, the top teams in the middle school, the NTBA a couple of years ago. And I sat back and watched the top teams. Man, these kids could play, but they played high IQ basketball. They moved, they kicked, they passed. They went backdoor, they run pick and roll, they triple threat, they talked on defense. They did all the little things the right way. But the teams that are really competitive, you have some really competitive teams, they went off of talent because they're just bigger, stronger, faster, they press. But does this equate to great basketball later? Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. So you have to know how to play the right way. Last but not least, it's all about development and having fun. So with that being said, I think I kind of covered the main issues. Our next segments, I'm going to bring my boys, Tanaka Beard, former EuroLeague player, Cal Hill, former high-level Europe. He was drafted back in 2001. I'm going to bring them on the subject. This week we were talking about shooting. which was a really important subject matter. And I have connected with so many guys from the pro industry, from the college industry. So my job is to bring in high-level pros and high-level experts and just talk about different subjects. So in summary, on the grassroots side, don't worry about being a middle school All-American. Don't worry about scoring points. When your parents say, how many points you score? Talk about how many assists you got, how many rebounds, your defense, how you limit your man. It's all about playing the right way. This is Big D, and I'm out of here. I'll see you next segment of Chopping It Up with the Pros.